I went to Pokémon Worlds in Anaheim this year, and this is how it went. And someone actually recognized me. I didn't get a spectator badge to go into Pokémon Worlds, but I did get a reservation to the Pokémon Center pop-up, and we spent about $1,500. My wallet hurts. So what is Pokémon Worlds? Pokémon Worlds, short for Pokémon World Championships, is the biggest annual tournament that Pokémon holds for all kinds of gameplay. The best players for the video games, TCG, Pokémon Go, I think, anything else competitive Pokémon related, that's where they compete for the World Championships. I personally have never been to a Pokemon convention, let alone Pokemon Worlds, and I had hoped to get a spectator pass or a creator pass, but apparently we're too small still, so I got neither of those. I had no expectations, I had no idea. But I did get a reservation to the Pokemon Center pop-up. Our reservation was for 3:15 in the afternoon, so we left about 2 o'clock, I think. I live about an hour from Anaheim, so Marvin basically timed it so we'd be there at 3 o'clock. Traffic wasn't too bad. We sang in the car on the way there. We actually got to the line at 3 o'clock, so the security that was managing the line asked us to wait in the back a little bit so that we wouldn't get mixed in with the 3 o'clock people. Filtered into the beginning of the lineup for the Pokemon Center itself, and they had like these big installations with obviously Pokemon. There was a big Charizard statue that was like 10 feet tall, Marvin?
I'd say about 10.
It was about 10 feet tall. There was a Snorlax that was even bigger. So we took pictures of all this stuff going in. I stared at the Snorlax a little too long. When you get in the line to wait until your turn to get into the Pokemon Center, they hand you a bag. And you gotta either fit everything in the bag, or if you want something bigger, then you gotta hold it. Once we got our bags, we waited. It was pretty quick, honestly, maybe 5 minutes. Marvin talked to some people to pass the time, got someone to follow us. That kid had really cool sunglasses, so Marvin talked to him about his sunglasses and his Charizard shirt. And then once we were inside, it was pure chaos, pretty much. A lot of the things that I wanted either weren't available or were only available in a 2X or larger. Some things in 3X or larger, some things were even 5X size, and literally only 5X. Marvin was definitely taken aback by that.
All the sizes are just like massive sizes. I can't even wear these things.
He was not happy. So we made our rounds, kind of doubled back because he was looking for a tank, a specific tank that he happens to be wearing today. We got everything we could that we wanted, grabbed a couple duplicates of whatever didn't have crazy limits on it. I got this nice Team Rocket pullover, some Team Rocket joggers, this Blastoise hat,
Big man Blastoise,
as well as a Gengar hat that's kind of two-tone gradient. There was even a girl who stopped me because she recognized me as someone that she follows on TikTok. And I was so surprised that I completely ran away and did not ask her for her name or a picture or anything. I just blinked at her and then left because I was scared, in like a good way. But yeah, I ran off to Marvin and was like, someone recognized me. And then realized that I should have spoken to her more. Social anxiety for the max. So shout out to that girl who stopped me. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go into any other part of the worlds, like the tables, the booths, the tournament spectator areas, because we didn't have passes. And I meant to stream the TCG portion, but I was so tired afterwards that I just fell asleep in the car. I honestly had no expectations going in. I don't carry expectations going into things because I really don't know what's gonna go on, and I don't wanna be like disappointed or super hyped or whatever for something that may or may not be there. But it looked cool. I saw some footage of the inside and they were giving out stuff that I wanted, but again, couldn't go in. But the pop-up itself was so cool. The amount of effort I think that went into organizing the space, the layout, the graphics on the walls, the different sections that they had and how it was exactly laid out, like I can appreciate that stuff. Because I was in graphic design in school and I've done installations. I've had to design spaces for classes. It's a lot of work. You have to think about every single way that a person could potentially walk and walk into the wrong spot or run into something or whatever. Like hazards are a big concern. So I think it was laid out really nicely and it was huge, absolutely massive, even though most of the stuff was empty. As I mentioned, I spent about $1,500 and it was 1,000% worth it. I love everything I bought. It's all gonna have its use. We were able to get vouchers for some Pokemon Center ETBs as well as the Jigglypuff jukebox, which is, I think, pretty expensive on eBay right now as a resale item, but we're not gonna sell it, it's mine. What I am gonna do is display it at my booth at the SCV collectible show coming up in probably November. That's a reoccurring collectible show that's gonna be in Santa Clarita at a fixed location. We have a permanent booth, sign the license and everything. So if you want more details on that, stay tuned. And yeah, I had fun at Worlds. My wallet hurts. I don't know what else to tell you. If you wanna buy any Pokemon cards from us, you know where to go. Bye.